Hi, everyone. Hello, how y'all doing? Happy Labor Day. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves so far. It's still kind of early. I know everybody out there on the grill and chilling with their family and their friends. So we're gonna do a quick live today. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing all right? Let me know down in the comments. So as y'all can see from the title, and as y'all can see from our thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hi, Linda Gamble. Yes, we are blessed. We are blessed. Hello, Raffin. How are you? I'm doing well today, Linda. I'm looking forward to eating me some good barbecue. I'm doing good. How y'all doing? I'm feeling great today. Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, everybody watching. So y'all know we got to talk about the Scots. They out there cutting up. They out there cutting up. But before we get to the Scots, I did have a little theory I wanted to. Well, not even a theory. It's just something that I noticed regarding the views with Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we already know they took a break, and I was wondering because on Google, when I was looking up the episodes, it was saying that they basically took a break um a week early. So I was trying to see, because if y'all could see those things on the screens right there, let me make it bigger. So the episode they came back from break with was the forecast sunny or shady, right? That was the episode they came back with. But I noticed that on Google, where they had the season lineup, that episode was supposed to come on July 27th. And they took a break after the July 20th episode. So I was like, why did they change and switch up and take a break a week early? And then now that TV Deets has started back posting the ratings and viewership, I think we know why. Because according to TV Deets, the July 20th episode didn't even get enough views to be in the top 70 cable shows. So they didn't even register, I guess, the viewership for that episode because it was so low, allegedly. I don't know. And I'm like, oh, is that what pushed them to go ahead and then say, okay, no, we need to reset and take a break? Because they took the break a week early, and it was right after this episode did terribly. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, Love and Marriage Huntsville is definitely going down, 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 y'all. It's like the viewers are not tuning in. Nobody really cares about what's going on. Hence why they turning things up on social media, in my opinion. What y'all think? Do y'all think that was the reason why they took a break a week early? Yes, hello everyone in the chat. So that was just something I noticed, that they changed up the schedule. Hey, Miss Fifi. She said, hello, I came so fast because I was like, what the hell is really going on? Kimmi acting like she done tasted the fish and can't keep her hands off fishy tishy. I am hollering. Yes, man. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. That the Scots was over there cutting up. Now, if you watched the live, and shout out to T Talk with your girl, because she was the first one that I seen that was speaking about Maurice being hugged up with this lady. So I watched a little bit of the live when the Gossip Girls went over it over on their channel, But I didn't go back and watch the entire live because y'all already know I can't really stand to listen to these people talk, and Tisha is definitely one I have a hard time focusing on. But when T Talk pointed this out, I was like, okay, hold on, let me go peep a little bit more. So I went and kind of watched. I still didn't watch the entire thing, but I went and watched this interaction. And I was like, oh, wow, Kimmy Nim is really over there doing some stuff, ain't it? New subscriber here. Thanks for sharing today. Thank you for subscribing. No problem, guys. Y'all know I had to hop on here and chat with y'all about this. Because I said, not Miss Kimmy, not Miss, I don't want to share a room with nobody over there allegedly and in my opinion sharing her husband. Because y'all see where them arrows pointing at. Y'all see Maurice's arm is below this lady's, wrapped around her waist. And they are hugged up, y'all. And that is Kimmy. Looks like I see her little fro in that first picture. That's Kimmy standing in front of them. And then that looks like Marceau standing there next to Kimmy. So Kimmy has eyes on Maurice, but does that really make it any better? Does that excuse what he's doing? Because Kimmy seems okay with it because she's right in their face. Now I told y'all, in my opinion, they be giving me little back and forth, aka swinger vibes. And that's in my opinion. After I heard about some alleged boom boom room and parties after dark that was going on over there at Credit One, I'm like, And then then Maurice constantly focused on sex and Kimmy constantly talking about her libido. I'm like, what is going on? They like seem to be like some horny teenagers, don't it? So Maurice child is sitting up there. He's hugged up with this woman. And I'm like, what's going on? Because Kimmy was already touchy, feely with Tisha. Everybody, it was looking like she was kissing her shoulder. It looked like she was kind of caressing her body. She like, y'all want me to hate this bitch so bad. Kimmy, why are you talking like that? Why she put on her little low raspy voice to say that? And she all hugged up behind Tisha. I was confused, y'all. I was wondering where he was at the entire time they was on live. Kimmy was wasted, so he had her where he wanted her. Maurice doesn't seem that into Kimmy anymore. She's looking old and tired. Child, I was wondering where Maurice was too when Kimmy was over there caressing Tisha. And now we know he was over there talking to them ladies that they all seem to be kind of touchy, feely with. Like, are these some people they brought on the vacation with them? But then I don't think so because how Tisha was talking to this lady right here, because I got a small clip. It's like a 45-second clip. And it seemed that they didn't know them beforehand. But then that same lady that I think Maurice is over there with his arm wrapped around her waist down there, I think Tisha gave her a kiss on the cheek. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? Y'all don't know these people and y'all touching all up on them. Y'all rubbing y'all body all up against them in the pool. You kissing this lady on her cheek. You got Maurice over there with his arm wrapped around this lady and they're both facing his wife. Like, what they got up their sleeve, y'all? What they over there planning on doing? Kimmy said she gonna keep her man by any means necessary. I think Tisha said they invited them over to their pool. Yeah, I think she said Maurice invited everyone to their private pool. And now we see why Maurice invited everyone to their private pool, because Maurice want to turn up. Maurice want to do some extracurricular activities over there, in my opinion. And it seemed like this is not nothing new to them because he sure seems mighty comfortable. Tisha whipping out her phone, getting on live, but Maurice back there in the background looking like he telling Kimmy, like, okay, this who I want. She coming home with us tonight. What y'all think they was over there having a conversation about? Because why is he hugged up on this lady in front of his wife? Hello, Creole Girl. She says, hi, beautiful T from TV. Hi, thank you. Thank y'all for joining. Missy Fee, we all know he got a bad baby when it comes to sex. That is the persona he gives off. He kind of seemed like I don't know. He kind of seemed like he overindulges, in my opinion, if you ask me. Because I'm like, hold up. And they were really touchy, feely, y'all. So it was like, okay, yeah, Kimmy definitely over there, and she sharing something more than a room, because she looked like she was ready to get into some stuff with Tisha. So I guess Tisha wasn't as tipsy as Kimmy yet and everybody else over there. Because while Tisha over here talking to this lady, her husband is also over there in the group entertaining these ladies. Zoom in on Tisha's glasses. There's a creepy white man staring. This looks like a swinger pool party. Yeah. Oh, I see the man in her glasses that you're talking about. I don't even know how to zoom in, y'all. But she turns the camera on around on him at one point, and she does show him. And we're gonna look at this small clip. It's like 45 seconds. And we can see the man, and also another little kind of interaction with Maurice besides this hand on this lady waist. They look like they was in a deep conversation. I don't know what he was trying to tell Kimmy, but I think he had found him one. Remember on the show, Kimmy said they was doing it 3 times a day, but she couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, that's excessive. And I guess she said if she can't keep up with Maurice's appetite, she's okay with tag teaming them. Anything to wear him out, I guess. They are swingers, allegedly, and in my opinion. That's what it's giving, in my opinion. That's what it's giving, y'all. Look at this clip. It's only 45 seconds.
Hey, you gonna give me your first fam love? Let's get some first fam love. We have the alpha over here, y'all. Hey.
Alabama A&M too, or just
Same sorority. Yes, I graduated from Alabama A&M.
I know that about you.
Yes, but what school? I went to Ohio State. And she's Ohio State. And y'all know my husband's a Michigan fan, so I'm not supposed to be socializing with her. But what? But that's what we have.
It's the pink and green.
Hey, you gonna give me your first fam love? Let's get some first fam love. We have the alpha over here, y'all. Hey, A with a big ass 5. First fam.
Now, did y'all see that? The lady, right when Tisha pans the camera over that way, the woman that's hugged up with Maurice, she even reaches her hand up and grabs his chin while she's talking to him. She turns and looks at him, and she has her hand and she grabs his chin under his beard, and she's talking to him. Now, where they do that at? And before the clip ended, it kind of looked like she went in for a little peck. It kind of looked like she went in for a kiss to me. I don't know. That's but I seen her clear as day grab Maurice's chin, and then it looks like she goes in to kiss him. So let's see. Let's watch that one more time. It's around like the 17-second mark where the lady, pay attention to the lady's hand.
Yes, I graduated from Alabama A&M. Yes, but what school? I went to Ohio State. And she's Ohio State. And y'all know my husband's a Michigan fan, so I'm not supposed to be socializing with her. But what? But that's what we have.
So he's sitting up here hugged up with this lady. He has his arm around her waist, and she up there touching and caressing on his beard. What? That lady touchy too. They kissing and touchy. It really seems like a swingers pool party. Yes, doesn't it look like she go in for a kiss after she's grabbing and caressing his beard? Play it again. Okay, I'm gonna play it again for you. Happy holiday, everybody. Happy Labor Day. Enjoy, enjoy. I hope everyone is going to eat them some good food, relax, and have a good time today. I'm finna play it again for y'all. Yes, that is Kimmy standing in front of them. But what's going on? Y'all look at the video. Watch the lady around the 17-second mark. She's gonna lift her hand and caress under Maurice's chin.
Hey, you gonna give me the
Alabama A&M too, or just same
Same sorority. Same sorority. Yes, I graduated from Alabama A&M.
I know that about you.
Yes, but she, what school? I went to Ohio State. Ohio State. She's in Ohio State. And y'all know my husband's a Michigan fan, so I'm not supposed to be socializing with her. But what? But Esso would be happy. It's the pinky green. Hey, you gonna give me the first fam love? Let's get some first fam love. We have the alpha over here, y'all. Hey, A with a big ass five. First fam. What y'all doing today? New York. Okay, New York in the house. So we're at.
So yeah, we see that, and yes, y'all, it looks like that's Kimmy right there standing in front of them, while her husband is hugged up with this lady with his hand down there wrapped around her waist. This lady is touching on his face and his beard. What are y'all up there having a conversation about like that? AC said they like big backs, no shade. Maurice strikes me as the type of guy, he probably doesn't even have a type. He's willing to probably engage with any woman that is willing to have him. I don't think he's picky by far. Those are probably the women that showed him the most attention. So I don't think he's picky. He probably like them in all shapes, colors, anything. Tisha tried moving her phone quickly away from Maurice and that woman when she noticed what they were doing and it was too late. She asked, "How are y'all doing today?" to regain our attention. She sure did. She sure did. And they were having a conversation. I was trying to pick up on what they were saying, but I couldn't hear what they were saying in the background. But yeah, Tisha was trying to be friendly and she trying to talk and she like, oh shit, I'm over here exposing myself and my brother. I was thinking the same thing, linebackers. Yeah, I don't think Maurice is picky at all, you guys. I think he loves all type of women in every shape and form. He ain't picky. He willing to go with whoever gonna go with him. Tisha has one for sure sitting there filming. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? Why is they back there? I want to know what they were talking to Kimmy about, because I'm telling y'all, it was giving, yeah, we about to take her on back to our room tonight. She's staying with us, babe. That's what it was given to me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, they didn't mean for this to be on camera. Poor Maurice just planning a facelift. Yes, Pamela, her reaction was her opening her mouth like, oh shit. Yeah, her mouth dropped at one point in time when she finally clicked on what was going on. Because I know she can hear them quite clearly and hear the conversations that they're having. And I don't know why she wanted to pan over trying to show that lady. But yeah, she exposed them. And I'm like, what is really going on this vacation? Because then right after during the video, they are getting drinks brought out to them. It's multiple people over there, women, men. And it seems like Maurice and Marcel already kind of picked out the people they want. They over there mingling. Kimmi over there. She's swimming back and forth. So you leaving your husband over there. You see what he doing, because that's Kimmi right there standing in front of him. So you're leaving your husband over there to mingle with these women and do what? Y'all married. Y'all didn't they just celebrate their anniversary? So was this an anniversary present for Maurice? Do they turn up and invite people in for their special occasions? Definitely not. I think he is so in love with Cat and gotta have it. It doesn't matter who it is. To me, that is a sick habit from a man. My ex-partner growing up, those type of men, not at all, are dangerous. Y'all, I don't think he discriminates. Maurice and Marceau, I've said it before, they strike me as men that didn't have real luck growing up in the ladies department, and even when they were adults, because they're what, in their 40s and stuff now. So I don't think they're really used to attention from many women. Like, I really don't. And that gives why their personality, they like to be seen so much. They like to drink and party. They stay in a college town. Marceau then opened up a bar slash lounge slash cigar lounge to ensure that younger women and people are in his vicinity. Maybe they said it's our anniversary and they said they are going to do some things. Yeah, and they sure don't seem shy about it. So I don't think this is their first time doing those things, because Maurice seems really comfortable sitting up there in his wife's face with his arm wrapped around another lady, having a conversation with his wife and this lady. And she seems very comfortable. Like, what's going on? She done touched his chin. Looked like she went in to give him a kiss on the cheek. I don't know, child, but it was a lot going on. A whole lot of was going on a trip. They give me Tickle Me Elmo in the bedroom. Hey, everyone. Hey, Dominique. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. They seem to like to have some adventures, him and Kimmi. And everything is really it's starting to click about what they've been saying about them since the first season, about that boom boom room. And then Kimmi asking everyone not to mention how Maurice comes in the house at 3 and 4 a.m. So I believe Kimmi is very much aware what Maurice is doing. And I think she kind of welcomes a break for her poom poom. Kimmi getting up in age. I don't think Kimmi wanna, like, she might have that side. She might flip it and do what she got to do every now and then. But I don't think her sex drive is up there like Maurice's. And I think she probably be wanting a little break too. That arm around her waist is, yes, y'all see that arm wrapped around that lady waist? Tisha has an arrest record for April 2024, allegedly. Another content creator reported on that. Wow, really? Another one? She done went to jail recently? Now, Tisha, what you up there doing going to jail now, girl? Now, come on now. Not the way Miss Wanda hop on live every 0.5 seconds to defend her. I remember Kimmi saying at the beginning of the show that she would have a threesome with her man when they was all talking about it. I think they were at a sex toy shop. I kind of remember them going to get some lingerie or something, but she said she would have a threesome with her man. Child, allegedly, and in my opinion, she probably already had multiple with Maurice, the way he seems to be so jolly and happy about it. Yes, Kimmi said it when she was fighting cancer, that her sex drive isn't like what it was. Yeah. Get the likes up. So thank you. You guys hit the like button. Yeah, it seems that Kimmi doesn't mind inviting somebody in the bedroom. And she seems to been willing to do a whole lot with Maurice. I'm wondering why it took him 7 years to marry her. Because it seemed like she was just down with whatever. Whenever. I'm sure Carlos knows about this side of the Scots and love it. I believe this is why he defends them so much. Possibly, possibly because yeah, he got a attachment to the Scots that I will never understand. It's okay to like who you like, vibe with who you vibe with, but the way he be windmilling for them, the way he be trying to make everybody else think they're crazy for calling the stuff out about them is weird. I don't know what they done did to Carlos. Did they invite Carlos up in there one day? Carlos must be mad to hear put all of that energy into making a narrative about the Scots marriages and have it blown away in one live. Yeah, I don't know. I think Tisha hopped on live for one because the episode about the room. Y'all know she not gonna miss an opportunity to be a victim. And she's sitting up here saying she was gonna tell her story. But y'all see when she got out that pool and she went into her room, she didn't want to show what that room looked like. Why you had a problem? You said you said y'all were in a private pool. You had no problem speaking about that. Why she didn't want to show the room they was in? Because she didn't want nobody talking about it. Wanda didn't already expose them on her live with that big ass hole on top of their stove. I don't know. Why is Tisha looking at that lady like that creepy? Shit, I don't know. Tisha just was trying to entertain the people that was on her live. And at that moment, I don't think she wanted no parts. But the way Kimmi was brushed up against her and whispering near her ear and stuff like that, it was giving a little something else. Like they be maybe have in the past did some scissoring. I don't know. Allegedly, in my opinion, that's just what I was getting because they were a little close too. And did y'all hear Marceau in the background when Kimmi was saying, "Oh, y'all want me to hate this bitch so bad" and all that stuff? And Marceau repeated what Kimmi said on the reunion. It was like, "Oh, if y'all weren't sisters, y'all wouldn't be friends." And Kimmy's like, "No, that's not true. That's not true." Well, Kimmi, you said it. So what has changed, Kimmi? And the way they was up against each other in that pool, what was the problem with y'all sharing a room? What was that problem? What video? Miss Fifi, what video? Y'all talking about the video we just watched? Am I tripping? But Tisha and Kimmi shared that room on the vacation too. Yeah, they shared a room with Destiny. But Stormy came out and said that apparently she didn't even stay at the house. So, Stormy was in the room with Trisha. So my thing is, if Stormy didn't stay at the house, and that means it didn't have to be three of them in a room, and they probably didn't sleep three to a room because Trisha had a bed in her room. Stormy said she went and stayed at the Four Seasons. So either Letitia or Kimmi, because Kimmi and Letitia are both cool with Destiny and Trisha. So one of them could have simply went in the room with her. So I don't think they were three to a room. They just pushing this narrative, y'all. The show has been doing bad. We already see that before they took their break, that July 20th episode wasn't about nothing. They said it wasn't even in the top 70 cable shows. So I think all this social media stuff is kind of trying to wheel everyone back in to watching the show. Why AC running her mouth? She better get that girl back up. That 2000 is she owed on because Martell can't pay the rent. Child, I seen them saying that Ariana out here borrowing money to pay her rent. It's going on break. Yes, she has. Hold on. Yes, she was, and one of her boobs was hanging out. Miss Fifi said with Wanda. Oh, Wanda went live a couple of days ago, and she was speaking about the whole situation with Mel coming out and basically exposing Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King. And I didn't watch the full live, but I did catch a little bit of it. When Tay talked made a short. I have the picture, but I forgot to upload it to this platform so I can show you guys. I'll post it on my channel on my community wall. But if you want to go look right now, the only person I know that had posted it was when Tay Talk. She made a short out of it. And it's a video where Wanda is in Letitia's kitchen. Cause y'all know she babysitting the kids while they over there at they swinger meetup, allegedly. She's babysitting the kids and she was in the kitchen cooking some mess. And yeah, they had a big old exposed hole on their wall above their kitchen. And for your husband to be a contractor and constantly online bragging about building homes and hotels, you would think their house would be more put together. What she got to talk about, baby hair and edges. I don't know what I've been hearing the little rumors where that people are saying they think that they're going to try to bring coleslaw on, but that's not going to make a difference. I don't think the masses want to see her. I don't want to see her. I'm still on the blackout though. I catch certain clips on YouTube, but I haven't watched none of the episodes but one, which was the girls trip episode, and I caught that on one of those foreign pages on YouTube because I don't support Carlos King. Okay, because CK does protect the Scots, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, he go to bat for the Scots. He is constantly windmilling. Even when he's talking to Heavenly, he has to steer the conversation to a positive when it comes to the Scots. He will never say anything negative about them, and he doesn't let anyone else say anything negative about them either. He has 1,000 excuses, and he's going to ride for them. AC running about their bag bats. Hold on. AC running about their big bats. She needs to worry about getting up that 2K. She owed that girl. Okay, we read that one. Yeah, Ariane is allegedly out here borrowing money. I don't know who's going to film with her because apparently she knows a lot of stuff about the Scots too. So I don't think they really want to bring her on either. I don't think she's coming on, in my opinion. That doesn't mean she won't, but I don't think she is. Excuse me, I got a little psycho, but I don't think she's gonna come on, and I definitely don't think that's gonna be what saves the show. If their views are already down, that's gonna make people even madder. Mel has the most support on the show, so to offend her even more than what they've already done, I don't see that happening. The show and social media is crashing with each other. Yeah, because they won't tell the truth. So y'all know Winter went up there and she did her live after Mel exposed Heavenly and Dr. King. And Winter has been really, really breaking the fourth wall for me. And she's been explaining a lot of what goes on when it comes to making reality TV, which I knew to an extent that it wasn't, legit and real. It's just certain things, but they still got to make a storyline because we have boring people like the Scots on here. So of course they're not going to talk about their liens. They're not going to talk about their lawsuits. They're not going to own up to the alleged cheating and stuff. So what are they going to talk about? They got to make stuff up when it comes to them. And I found it very crazy how Winter said her cast members went without pay for several months. So, Carlos, what's going on with you? Because are you having some financial issues or were you having some financial issues? Why didn't you pay the cast of Love and Marriage DC for a few months? Y'all should go over there and check out Winter's YouTube if you haven't already. I believe it's Winter Wonderland. Yeah, go catch some of her live. She be dropping gems and she be letting y'all know what's going on. Like, these people are fake and phony. Not saying they're bad people, but what Martell said apparently about them being actors, yeah, it's some truth to that. They are mad because they can't live off Melody money anymore. Remember, Kimmi said that once before on season 4 reunion. What did she say, Pamela? I know you're probably talking to somebody in the comments. Yeah, so I don't know. It's been a lot going on with the cast online, and I agree with you. I believe that was Linda Gamble that said that the show and social media are clashing. Yeah, especially here on YouTube with the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, we are basically exposing their truths. We're putting everything out there, and on the show, they don't want to do that. Stormy don't want to do that. The Scotts don't want to do that. None of them really want to do it. So that's why Stormy has left, which I don't think will impact the show in any way. It was already going downhill before Stormy decided to leave, but allegedly she's not filming anymore. And I think she has some sense for that. She got on here, she did all the little stuff she did. She got her publicity, but if she has left, she jumped ship at the perfect time, because the Scots are going to hold on for dear life. They know ain't no more opportunities coming after this, in my opinion. We won't see them back on TV because they're not interested and they don't have anything going on. And then in their everyday lives, they are having issues as well. The lawsuit was just dismissed with Zen Gardens in scope, but I don't believe the Scots walked away with anything. Marcel is good at trying to twist words and talk in circles. So he wants everyone to think that maybe they walked away with something, but I don't believe that. I don't think they walked away with anything from this lawsuit, but wasted time and money because they spent 2 years fighting this only for it to get dismissed. It didn't say, it was a settlement agreement and just the case was over. It was a dismissal. Zen Gardens allegedly got the $800K that was put in the bonds because the lien they placed on them. Zen Gardens had that returned to them. So I don't think the Scots walked away with anything. Yeah, it definitely is a sinking ship. And them views tell it all. Because the only reason people even went and watched the girls trip episode is because the girls trip episode, they had some drama. You had Nell and Kimmi going at it. But no one is really interested in that. And that's why they pulling that. Another reason. Did Love and Marriage Huntsville come on last night? Some people said it was coming on. Some people said it wasn't coming on. But why would they take another break when they literally just got back off break? It's something going on behind the scenes. If they didn't air the episode, it's definitely something going on behind the scenes. Y'all also know Maurice has the network tied up into a lawsuit against another content creator. They own has been dragged into that lawsuit, and it is for, I believe, over $100 million because it's over 20 something counts, and for each count they're asking for $5 million. So it's something going on behind the scenes. And they also have a court date, I believe, coming up. I'm gonna give y'all an update on that. I got to go back and check the documents, but they have a court date coming up with OWN, Maurice, and the content creator. So it's definitely up in the air, in my opinion, when it comes to the show. And they're putting out these type of numbers. Yeah, the network is going to eventually cut their losses as well, in my opinion. Because I totally agree. Yeah, it's weird, y'all. So I think Stormy was smart in that aspect of leaving the show when she left, if she's gone. Someone did say that they don't believe she's filming anymore. So if she left, she was smart for that decision because it's a sinking ship. Sometimes they don't have the show during the holidays. Oh, okay. But that's still weird to me. I don't know. Is that something new that they do because it's a holiday? Because I know he blamed the break on the Olympics, but we see something else is in the game. I don't think it has anything to do with the Olympics or the holiday. Because a lot of people had a 4-day weekend. So if you want your views to kind of go up, I feel like on a 4-day weekend when you have more people sitting at home, your views would probably be a little bit higher. I don't know now. That's just me. Simply Beautiful said they aired the reunion during New Year's. Yeah, I don't get that. I'm not saying it's not true, but not airing a episode just because it's a holiday, that don't sound right. Carlos got a whole lot of excuses. Yeah, I don't know what. I think it's something definitely going on major behind the scenes that we would know. Because have they announced a new season? And why are they still filming as they go? That's apparently what they're doing. They're still filming. Like, how many episodes is going to be in this season? Carlos know he is trying to squeeze these people for every little drop that they got. Because there's no way that they don't get a chance to renegotiate their contracts because he combines all of these episodes into one season. That is ridiculous. Hey, y'all. Know the show would have been on break now if he had not delayed for the Olympics. Well, he moved the break up a week. Well, not he, because Carlos King, he doesn't have I don't believe he has full authority on when the show takes a break or not. But right here, according to Google, they weren't scheduled to take the first original break until after July 27th. And they were supposed to be on break for 3 weeks. And then as you can see, they supposed to took the break after the July 27th episode, and then they supposed to came back on August 24th. But I believe because the ratings were so low after the July 20th episode that they decided to push the break up a week. And then they came back a week early because they took the break a week early. So instead of coming back on the 24th, they came back on the 17th. But it's still weird that they took a break a week early. And it's still weird that they just came off a break and they already are not airing certain episodes. It's like, what's going on? Carlos is confused. No, baby, it's the exact opposite. People are barbecuing, partying, so it's to protect view count. It happens with many networks, love. Please look into it. Maybe, but that just didn't sound right to me. The holiday was not till today. Didn't Love and Marriage come on Saturday? I don't know. Maybe some people were barbecuing. I know people are celebrating all weekend, but me, I wasn't barbecuing yesterday. And I'm sure for some other people, they weren't barbecuing um on Saturday either. No, it's not. It's Monday, y'all. I'm getting confused about the dates. Today is Monday, the actual holiday. So yes, I could see barbecuing and cooking a day before, but I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me. I've never heard a TV show just not airing an episode because it's a holiday. He might not have the authority, but he might have the influence. Yeah, I'm sure he has some pull with the show, but I don't think he just outright dictates everything. This is still, I think that's a network issue. I believe they had to reshoot certain scenes because of the direction of the first half. They literally minimized Martell's actions and gave him more screen time. Now that makes more sense to me, knowing that they've been reshooting episodes and changing things around, and people have been pointing that out since the beginning of the season also, when Destiny and Tisha were sitting down and talking about the live podcast that CK and Melody did. So I could believe that. I can believe they were reshooting and doing scenes over. It's the idea that you knew last year that the Olympics were going to be this year, never said anything about changing anything. Same, the last weekend you didn't say anything till ratings came out. Yeah, it's something weird. It's not because of holiday. I don't think so. It's something going on behind the scenes like that. Like she said, I believe that they could be possibly refilming certain scenes and stuff, because it seems like they've had to do that this whole entire season. Somebody said Destiny wasn't filming at first, and then they brought her in, so they had to rework episodes to include her. Then Martell was found guilty, so I know they had to rework episodes to go around that narrative, because he probably was still gonna be out here saying he didn't do nothing. So yeah, me either. And Kimmy even thought it was coming in because Tisha read the comments and people were saying it wasn't coming on. That's what I'm saying. The cast didn't even know about the show not coming on. Tisha did say in that live, like, she didn't know if it was coming on or not. T for TV, there's still no ratings for July 27th episode. I haven't checked back today. When I took this screenshot that's on the screen, that was a few days ago. But I don't know. Are you telling me you've checked and they're not on there for the July 27th one? Oh, hold on. You're right. Hold on. I'm thinking of August 27th. You're right. They skipped the July 27th and went from July 20th and went to August. Oh, okay. Hold on. You confusing me. Hold on, y'all. You confusing me. So the July 27th episode didn't air on July 27th, you guys, because they actually took the break a week early. So the July 27th episode is actually the August 17th episode that you see on the screen, where it was low and they only got 170K views. That's what it was. So that they did put the views out. It's just under a different date. I don't know if you guys just came in, because I got confused for a second, y'all, myself. But no, what I was saying was the episode forecast sunny or shady, as you can see on Google, it was scheduled to come on July 27th. But they took the break. And I believe they took the break because the July 20th episode was so low that it didn't even register. So instead of doing the July 27th episode, that's when they started the week of their 3-week break and came back on August 17th. So that would be the July 27th episode right there, y'all, episode 13. Let's call it that, episode 13, so we won't get confused. So that's episode 13, and they only got 170K for that episode. It's okay to get lost. I know I got confused. I'm like, hold on, they didn't put the episode rating on there. I had to think about what I was just talking about. I'm like, hold on now, we confusing ourselves. No, that is the episode. It just didn't air on the date that it was supposed to air on. This is the longest season in TV history. When I tell you the cast is better than me, because I want my money. I'm not finna sit here and play the games with Carlos, because it's no way that I will be doing all these episodes and I'm not getting paid properly. And I wonder, did Love and Marriage Huntsville have the same issue as the DC people? Winter said that they weren't getting paid for a few months. I wonder, have they had any kind of hiccups with their pay? On probably told him to get back in the editing room and rework these episodes because the new season is dependent on it. I believe so too, especially after Maurice got them dragged into that lawsuit. I know they were not happy about that. Who would be happy about having to spend money on legal fees and fight this $1 million case? Well, it's millions. So yeah, I believe they told him to get some stuff together, and they trying to save this franchise, child. Tweety says, yeah, they were really pissed with the disgusting way she was speaking, and then she was also talking about the episode before it aired. Who was talking about the episode before it aired? No pay, no work. Yeah. Well, according to Winter Baby, they went a few months without pay. She says she has the receipts to prove it. So that's unprofessional. No way you don't have these people money when you're supposed to have it. Really, I want to go watch, but I think I saw she deleted her last live about mental health. Are y'all talking about Wanda Big Mouth Moore? Okay, yeah. She deleted the live. That's what a lot of people said. I think I may have a clip of it, but I don't know. But she wasn't talking about nothing, y'all. I already knew when she said, y'all know she's gonna disagree with anything Mel has to say, and it's gonna all be negative stuff. And Wanda really needs to just cut it out and move on. Now, nobody's saying she can't have her thoughts and opinions on the show, and she can hop on her social media and have it. But when it's to the point where you're talking about your own deceased niece, now I didn't hear this part, but according to other content creators, she started speaking about Kiki, and they were saying she was even, insensitive when it comes to mental health. So I think if she's going to be just spreading negativity to that extent, she needs to just keep her thoughts to herself. Carlos worse than Joe Jackson. Child, he working them people. He ain't playing. He over there sitting back, collecting all his coin. Because I bet you one thing. While he wasn't paying the Love and Marriage Huntsville DC cast, I bet you OWN was paying him. I bet you his checks went late. Wanda is hella bothered that Melody put her foot down and got Wanda removed from the show. I agree. She's still not over being off the show. That was probably the best thing that happened to her in her life. And she messed it up because she wanted to continue to be a bully and speak on somebody's kids. Knowing if somebody was to speak on her grandchildren, she'd have a fit. I think they got paid and used the money for the DR trip they own now. You know how people get when they get a little bit of money. Are you saying you think they got paid from the show, D, or from that suit? Wanda is hella bothered that Melody. How does Wanda know what's going to happen in the show, but Tisha can't stop her mom saying the vow ish she does on social media? I agree. Because Tisha probably tell her, and Wanda be making a little bit of stuff up, I believe too. She be lost in the sauce as well. Thank y'all for joining the live. Please hit the like button on your way in. So yes, y'all, they on here cutting up in the DR. OWN came down on her, but saying a lot of negativity on Dr. Shanita. Yeah. I don't think Huntsville has the same issues that DC has with their check. They probably didn't. I do think that Carlos treats the other Love and Marriage franchises a little different than what he does Love and Marriage Huntsville, because that's kind of like his bread and butter, in my opinion. So he probably does kind of make sure that one is doing better than the others. But that's crazy work. I wouldn't even want to work with nobody like that. Instead of worrying about being on Love Marriage Huntsville, Wanda should better herself by enrolling in the Hooked on Phonics course. She definitely should try to enroll in some night classes or something. Hello, everyone. Somebody was saying that she had a problem even passing her food handler's test. And that's crazy work right there, Wanda. Like, I wouldn't trust that food truck. Hello, everyone. Hello, God's Grace. Thank you for joining the live. We on here talking about a little bit of everything. Mostly Maurice with his arm wrapped around this woman and her caressing his chin and them sitting there looking like they preparing for their night. They were secret lovers, in my opinion. Who that? I think Shanita and her attorney probably had Show Nuff's video removed. Y'all think so? Y'all think it was Shanita that had the video removed? Or do y'all think Marceau and Letitia told her to remove the video? Who y'all think told her to take it down? And she's still out here speaking on Mel. Now, somebody said, who was that said Mel was kind of putting a pause on her lawsuit against Wanda? I don't think you need to pause that, Mel. I think you need to go full-fledged because she just don't stop. She just won't stop. She was even on there saying, I told y'all they was sister wives, speaking about Mel and Coleslaw. I told y'all they was sister wives. Girl, shut the fuck up. Because from these videos of your daughter and them on vacation, it looked like they are more willing to be sister wives, in my opinion, than Mel. Somebody said, yes, I think it was Shanita. Probably so. Another content creator said the video is just simply private. Oh, okay. So she put it on private. Hello, Angela. How are you? Hey, everybody in the chat. Dragonfly Alchemist Mel's just giving Wanda more rope, in my opinion. I hope so. Because don't put that on the back burner. Because that lady, she not going to stop. And I wouldn't take no pity on her because she's a grown woman. She knows exactly what she's doing. So, yeah, I would be moving forward with that. Wanda is still on the payroll. Her job is to bash and harass Mel by CK. I can see that. I don't think Marcel and Tisha correct Wanda. I think they give her info to do what she does. Maybe so. Maybe so. Because they can always hide under the fact they say we can't control her. That's Tisha's favorite thing to say. I can't control my mama. She grown. She grown. Yes, she is grown. But at the same time, this has more to do with you than it has to do with her. Like, pipe down, Wanda. You not on the show no more. Why are you so invested? Especially when it's stuff that doesn't have anything to do with her. She takes any and every opportunity to speak bad on Mel. Because what Mel chose to talk about on her live has something to do with Heavenly and Carlos. And I still haven't even seen neither one of them respond. But Wanda took it upon herself to respond. Girl, please. And then I'm talking about, if it was anybody else, they get online and they pop their shit too, Wanda. They get online and do a lot of talking. I think since they said they all slept with each other's girls, I believe they are all from Tisha, Kimmi, Maurice, and Marceau. All did each other. From the way this looks, ain't no hesitation with liquid courage. Child, I'm telling y'all, it looked kind of fishy to me. Maurice is so comfortable on these pictures that we looking at. His arm is around this lady's waist. She caresses his chin and his beard, and he just looking like he having a good old time. Maurice just looked like he having a good old time, y'all. He kept his hand down there for a while. Look at him. And right there in that second picture, what's she doing? Is she kissing his cheek? After she caressed his chin? Mel just tried to insinuate Mel and Shanita slept together. Now look, Tisha on Kimmi. Right, and Tisha always says, I don't know when my mama goes lies. Yeah, and she exposed her ass in that live too about how y'all ain't got y'all kitchen together. Y'all done threw all that shit in there trying to make it look nice just so they can film in that open space because that wallpaper it looks cheap to me. That big ass hole above y'all stove, y'all should have maybe got that together before y'all decided to take a trip to the DR. She's caressing and got her face kind of close, like she's telling him, meet me in the bathroom, LOL. Baby, yeah, she was caressing that chin. Maurice never took that arm from away from that lady's hip. Look, and Kimmi is right there standing in front of them. Yeah, they know what they doing. Kimmi said her little poom poom be needing a break. So she gonna let Maurice have all the fun he wants to have. They are never going to beat these allegations. I don't care. They're never going to beat them. Because we know Kimmi is touchy. She used to touch all up on Martell. And she probably wanted to invite him. Y'all think something ever popped off between them? Before she started chasing and sunk her claws into Maurice? We'll never know. She said that's his ear, not his cheek. Child, is both, if you ask me. And she's still too close to him. She's very close to him. You don't have to get that close to talk to somebody. He's literally hugged up around her. she had to go in to whisper something directly into his ear right there by his wife. Would you want your husband in this type of position with another woman? And yes, we know the obvious. Kimmi is okay with it because she's standing right there in front of them, but still, it's still an inappropriate touching going on. That that's probably the real reason they don't like Mel. She wasn't down for the swinging child. Okay. Mel used to say that Kimmi was too touchy feely with Martell in season 1/2. She was. You can tell Kimmi kind of had a slight thing for Martell. Now, whether anything happened between them, who knows? In my opinion, I wouldn't put it past neither one of them because it seems like Kimmi got a little freaky, kinky side, in my opinion. And we all see what Martell and the Scotts brothers were on and what they are still on because it seems like they still up to no good. It was even alleged that after that party where Maurice got arrested and had that DUI, that it looked like he had lipstick on his lips and he was still in the same shirt from the night before. So it didn't look like he left there with Kimmi when he got arrested. It looked like he could have possibly been out on some of this stuff right here. I think her I think her tongue is in his ear. Child. It looks like something's in there because he right there and she all up on it, huh? Yeah, they definitely got to know each other a little bit better. That's why he's such a good guy all the time. Yeah, Kimmi loves to say that. Martell probably did. He probably had her first and passed her to Maurice, in my opinion, because Kimmi showed kind of give me homie homie hopper, and she seen that Maurice was the only one single out of him and Marceau, out of Martell and Marceau and them. He wasn't even single because he was still married, but he was separated and living in a different state from his wife. So I believe I'm getting tongue tied myself. I believe Kimmi was like, okay, yeah, perfect mark, and she closed in on him. Are the Scott swingers and mad because Melody wouldn't play at the playground? Something ain't right. Serious stuff. In my opinion, they have all been with each other. Martell with Tisha, Martell with Kimmi, Maurice with Tisha. That's what it looks like. Just like my opinion. Yes, Maurice definitely. When I tell you Maurice, on every reunion they've had, he's been up there backing Tisha. Even when Marceau wouldn't, when Marceau was mad at Tisha, that reunion, I can't remember. I think it was the second season or the third season. Y'all remember which one I'm talking about? The season where Marceau was quiet as hell. He didn't want to say nothing to piss Martell off. He was so mad at Tisha. He wasn't even mad at Martell for saying that he had 20 girlfriends or nothing. He was so mad at Tisha. Tisha was sitting up there crying. Maurice was the only one caring about Tisha. Maurice grabbed her hand, helped her off the stage. He was basically getting on Marceau's ass about how he was treating her. He treats, in my opinion, Maurice treats Tisha better than Kimmi. He cares more about her feelings and sparing her feelings than Kimmi, which is why Kimmi and them said that Tisha is kind of acts like a baby of the family and people baby her because Maurice babies her. Because we damn sure know Marceau don't baby her. He'll call her out and embarrass her in a minute. Did y'all hear that Tisha was arrested on a felony assault January 5th, 2024? Not a day after Martell's birthday. And then he turned himself in around the time. Who Tisha was assaulting, y'all? Kimmi gets pissy drunk after just fighting cancer. Your immunity is still compromised. I would think a nurse would know and act better. Child, Kimmi trying to build up that liquid courage to go handle her husband and that lady right there later on. Yeah, she was just standing there and ain't talking mess like with Tisha. She's just looking stuck. The Houston show aired Friday night on the 30th. Was that a rerun or a new episode? I don't know. Are you talking about that Family Empire? I don't watch. I don't support Carlos King in any way. I don't watch any of his shows. I'm on the blackout for Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I do catch clips online and give a little commentary on them. Maurice babies her because he probably hit Tisha too. They all nasty. They gonna put anything in that fishy pond. Yeah, I think if they never went there, he should act like like he's attracted to her. Tisha was probably assaulting one of Marcel's chicks. In my opinion, yeah, I gotta look into that, y'all, because I want to know what was going on with that. Could they be mad at Mel because she didn't want to join the club? Because I really don't understand Tisha's anger for her. I don't know. Tisha gives obsessed vibes when it comes to Mel. In my opinion, she wants her life. She still wants it because don't get me wrong. Even though Mel is divorced and she left her marriage, she's still doing better than all of them. But at that point in time when Mel was married to Martell, I definitely believe Kimmi and Tisha was very much jealous of that lady's life. She was younger than both of them. She had a husband. She had multiple children. She had multiple businesses. She had money. She was pretty. She is pretty, and she's educated, and she knows how to handle herself. She has confidence. So I believe it was all of the above, to tell you the truth. I think they got in their mind that they, to excuse their behavior, they kind of try to make it seem like Mel was the bad guy, and they got in their head like, oh, she thinks she's better than us. Hence why they used to call her bougie. But yeah, they definitely was mad at that lady for some other stuff. Tisha is jealous of Mel. She knows Marcel has eyes for Mel too. Yeah, he definitely had a crush on Mel too. She wants her life because Wanda didn't give her the life that Miss Van gave to Mel. I agree. I agree. They seen how Mel was making stuff happen, and they wanted to be her, in my opinion. Even getting them on this show. Like, what reality TV show y'all know was based out of Alabama? So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. We're gonna wrap this live up. We sitting here looking at Marcel choosing his woman, I guess, for the night. So y'all let me know. Kimmi and Tisha were jealous of Melody during her marriage. They are even more jealous of Melody in her post-marriage glow up. Yeah, they definitely were. Because for some reason, I don't know why they got in their head, but being around Martell and Mel, they should have known who was the fucking brains behind the operation. But I also think they believe to a certain extent the bullshit that Martell used to be telling them. So they probably thought she was gonna suffer. Even if they didn't think it was gonna be for long, they probably thought she was gonna be doing it was gonna take her a little longer to rebuild herself as a single woman. But she shot right past their ass still. Like like she never fell off. Like even though she filed bankruptcy, even though she had to close her first skincare business, she still came back and shot past all their ass. And Tisha, I don't even hear her speaking on that Macy and Mila line. I don't hear her talking about nothing else. They only talk about Black, and it looks like that's struggling too because that can get shut down at any time. Y'all don't never have stuff up to par. Thanks for the TT from TV. Everyone have a great day, Labor Day. Yes, y'all, we're going to get off of here. We've been on here talking about these people. I know y'all got some barbecuing, some good food, some family and friends to entertain. And I do as well. So we're going to get off here. I watch your commentary all the time. First time coming in, and I hope you stop by my page when I start back up soon. I've been ill, but feeling better. So hopefully soon. Yes, 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 Twist T. I would definitely come by and stop by your channel and give you a like and subscribe. Everybody in the chat, if you haven't already, please go support. And I thank y'all for coming to chat with me. And I'll see y'all in the next one.